Well, the Guardian Angels is a citizen safety patrol that I started back in 1979. The start of 2016, I couldn't believe it. I saw the New York Police Department hold a press conference and talk about how sex assaults were up close to 50%. That was in January. It's now July, it's up to 53%. It's not being dealt with like many of the other major crime categories because it's not a felony. Every citizen in New York, America, has the right to make a citizen's arrest. We exercise it to its fullest. If we think a crime has been committed, if we have knowledge that a crime has been committed, if we see a crime is committed, I encourage the Guardian Angels to aggressively take down the suspect or suspects. The only way we're going to get the message out is by dealing directly, female to female. So get the female Guardian Angels to become more aggressive so that all of a sudden the hunters, who are the pervs, are now the hunted. And it's the Guardian Angel women, the Perv Busters, who are leading the way. That empowers other women to feel like, yeah, there's something we can do, we can fight back. And it really shames the men who are the shot callers.
I decided to do this for a couple of reasons. Had a couple of creepy experiences on the subway, but also after this big Stanford rape case where this guy got off, I just been thinking about issues like this, and I heard they were doing this. I thought it was great.
As a matter of why, it's a lot of personal reasons. One, I was a sexual assault victim. I've seen my mother mugged when I was 5 years old. And it's just like, when you see life go around you, you kind of don't want to sit by and watch it. You're sitting in front of the television and you get to turn it off at night. You can't turn off life. So it was a host of things, but it's really important to get like the females in.
She grabs two hands. All right, so she's gonna squeeze, so I'm gonna save a lot of air. So she starts to squeeze and I start to talk like this because she's crushing my air windpipes. Thumb goes right in there. Anywhere in the throat. The throat is very soft.
Self-defense training is so important because if you notice, we match up one female Guardian Angel to one male Guardian Angel. And the male Guardian Angels are relatively big because that's what you're going to come across in the subways. The scenario training we do is real to life. So in the subways, one of the roles of the Perv Busters is not just to find the perverts and bring them to the public's attention, and if necessary, place them under citizen's arrest, but film them, photograph them. And that's when all of a sudden you may get a very negative reaction from the perv. Taking my picture? Yo, what's up with this? What's up with this? What's that bitch taking my picture? God damn it! Man, I'm gonna get you if it's the last thing I do. Get out of here! Bitches, get off of me, huh? Get that camera out of my face! Who the hell do you think you are? I'll fix every last one of you. I'll see you on this train again.
What we did in the subway, as far as Curtis being the perv, that's usually what we almost always encounter, whether we're alone or with a group of females. It's more empowering when it's more than one.
And I think some of what Curtis talks about today, taking back the power, and he says the hunters will be the hunted, and it's really the idea of taking back the power, not allowing these people to do this.
We've got a lot of men taking the Perv Buster flyers because I've heard mention that, I give this to my mom, I'll hold on to it because maybe some female I know would need it.
Women immediately glom on. They engage them in conversation. They relate instances in their own life where they were being victimized or where they felt paralyzed because they couldn't come to the aid of another woman.
When I was younger, I went through a harassment situation that put a fear, I have a fear of a group of men. Once I see a group of men, my instinct is wall up, remove yourself, cross the street. I could be walking straight down and I will cross the street because of that fear I have in my heart.
It's to empower people. People shouldn't have to wear a red beret and a red sateen jacket and go out there as if they have super spectacular, almost like crime-fighting powers like we would attribute to Batman and Robin and the superheroes.
Walk with that pride with your head up, and a lot of women don't do that. And when they see a female Guardian Angel and they say, here, you need to take this because this is what's going on the subways. We've got pervs and predators on the train and you need to know this. You may brush it off, but you should hold on to the flyer because you never know if you're gonna need it, not for yourself or maybe somebody you know. So I think it works, and then there are a lot of new females that are coming into the group and they're so empowered. I mean, that's also a great thing.